guys like this, if I were to approach them in a gym and ask them if they need help, they'll be like, "Oh no, bro, I got this. I got this." Dude, you don't got this. Like, just ask. All right. There's a reason why we have personal trainers. There's a reason why there is a demand for us in the world. It's because the gym is very complicated. The body is very complicated. So don't be afraid to ask. Okay, by popular demand, as a personal trainer, I'm going to take a look at some of the gym fail videos you guys have recommended to me to really figure out if there is some sort of factual evidence to why these people are moving the way they're moving. Let's take a look.
Pow pow guys, today we will start with the guy who does twerk with barbell.
I mean, I guess if you're training your twerk, it's not bad. Oh god, yo, the spotter fail. Oh my god, no way.
But destroyed personal record.
Oh man. What do I gotta say about this one? I hate seeing this, but is there a function to this? Yes, there is. Now, you could say that a movement like this, maybe not quite as loaded, could be used as a rehabilitation tool to help building strength in the knees and the patterns that you might see in strength for building quads, building hamstrings, building glutes. So it is a movement that you could do. Do you want to load it with every single plate in the gym? Probably not. If you're looking for rehab, you're not looking to do that. Now, the other things that we can talk about is look at the guy's positioning in the seat. If you look right here, he's not even in the seat. He's all the way up here. Just a recipe for disaster altogether. And this guy right here is just like, what am I seeing right now?
Father, forgive.
I see this way too much in the gym though, and it's not used for the reasons that I just outlined. Most of the time, people think that they're just like, oh yeah, I can press every single weight in the gym, but they're not doing a full range of motion.
Give me
Not necessarily need to, but
about to receive. He only exercised
okay. This is done at Good Life. This is done at Good Life. Let's see what we got.
matters.
Look at this dude. Wait till you see the. No, 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 no.
Now,
He measured his strength.
okay, so I can see why this movement here could be considered funny. There is, here we go. There's a little bit more to this than meets the eye. This guy's probably not doing it because he understands this, but there is a range of motion for a bicep where people could be what we call hypermobile, where the elbow can shoot up a little bit higher. And if you are fully locking out on a bicep curl, you can cause a lot of problems. I'm not saying that this guy has that issue or if he's even aware of this. It's most likely that he's not, and he's just doing a motion because he might have seen one of his boys doing it. But there is a possibility that this could be used as a way of building up tension in that area, taking away a little bit of that laxity in the joints and making it a little bit easier for him to do biceps and maybe reduce some pain.
He measured his strength.
That being said, I
against
probably
his
wouldn't do a
intentions.
preacher curl with a person like that.
Jim, don't forget to scream.
Don't forget to scream. Gotta love this. This is how you get a date in the gym, all right? 100% personal training advice for you. Evidence. It works. Just yell as loud as you can in the gym. Recipe for disaster. Once again, is the juice worth the squeeze, guys? Is the juice worth the squeeze here?
An interesting substitute for the plank? The guest is ingenious. I would never have thought of that.
Okay, could be good. Is the juice worth the squeeze here? The other thing too, if we're looking at his spine, if he can round this out a little bit, tuck the rib cage in, he'll have even more tension onto the core, and he can actually get a real good contraction in there.
There is no neck guard for barbell.
Man, okay, guys, don't put a neck guard on for a squat. Build up your callus, build up your traps. If you're finding that there's pain in your neck, your bar's probably too high. You probably have to bring it down a little bit into the gushy part of your shoulders, all right? Find a good shelf. Don't do this. Please don't.
Got him! Got him!
Knees hurt guaranteed. I wonder what such people have in their head.
Now, I do want to talk about this one because I'm going to get a little nerdy with this, but when you're watching where the knees are traveling in a movement, you don't want to see them caving in like that, especially on a leg press, especially on an open chain right here. It's not going to be good long term. You're going to see a lot of injuries come out of it. It might not be in this movement, but later on when he's walking through like the market, something will just give out because of something that you've done in the gym prior. So you want to make sure that you have a good ankle to knee to hip ratio where you're pretty much dead straight along those lines. If you keep a joint straight along, well, not a joint, but a connection of joints straight, you're stronger. So there's a lot more this guy can get accomplished if he was a little bit more in better positioning.
One guy in the gym who only does bicep curls. Deadly series.
The only problem I have with these people, and I've talked about it in my podcast before too, is that it's a thing with guys in the gym. It's like guys need to be good with tools, they need to be good with cars, they gotta love beer. They also have to understand everything about the gym, right? They have to have that understanding of the gym because they're a guy, right? There's this, it's a part of society that really sucks. Guys like this, if I were to approach them in a gym and ask them if they need help, they'll be like, "Oh no, bro, I got this. Dude, you don't got this. Like, just ask, all right? There's a reason why we have personal trainers. There's a reason why there is a demand for us in the world. It's because the gym is very complicated. The body is very complicated. So don't be afraid to ask. If this guy is watching this video, feel free to reach out. I'd love to help you out. Recipe for bicep tear.
Quick series without topic. Future gym technology.
VR? That's really... Oh, that's cool.
Watch
This guy could
me.
be VRing his cardio.
Nope.
Oh, Jesus. The
guy
guy in the
looks like
bottom's
he's
probably
listening to
dead.
techno.
Nope.
Oh, man. This bar is going backwards. It's going to nail him in the chin. Jesus. I don't want to know what it looked like.
Baby reps. Baby reps everywhere. Half squats. You may as well just do Zoom.
Can I defend this guy? Can I defend this guy? I suppose I would like to know what his intention is, why he wants to do that. If I'm going to approach this guy in the gym and ask him, you know, what are you training for? I want him to give me a really good reason as to why he's doing like this. If we're looking at it as a general perspective, okay, a general perspective on the movement, yeah, you're going to probably want your rack pull to be a little bit lower to cover the full range of motion that you're looking to train. Maybe there's something specific, sport related, that he could be training for. I don't know. So whenever you do see baby reps in the gym, baby reps quotations, I would challenge you to ask that person why. Start a conversation. Because you never know. You might learn something new.
Baby reps. Baby reps everywhere. A guy caught in the act.
You could just be watching her squat a lot of weight. She had a great squat.
He counted how many kilograms she put on and was in shock.
The shock face. Oh man. She's got a good squat. Okay, so let's talk about one thing about this video real quick. Here's another thing that I want to see you guys stop doing. Okay? See how she puts one step back and she lunges it out? Don't do that. Set the bar to a height where you can squat it out. That will save your lower back in long term. And then for this guy, what's going to save his lower back is going up and actually talking to the girl. Go up and talk to the girl. Don't stare from afar. Don't be that guy.
He put on and was in.
Interesting.
Somebody come look at this.
Interesting.
Somebody come and look at this.
Interesting. Can I defend this movement? Can I defend this movement? Once again, is the juice worth the squeeze? On this one, could potentially. The problem is, if that ball goes away, done. So what he's doing right now is he's benching off of an unstable surface, which could be really good, right? I know that I've done it with dumbbells before. Have I done it in a Smith machine? No. So as long as you're guaranteed to be stable, I'd probably put a bench in behind it just to catch it so that it doesn't slip out very far if it does. But he's able to really tax not only his abs, but also his quads quite a bit and his glutes. And when you're doing a bench press, you should actually have those activated quite a bit. The whole body should be activated when you're doing a full bench press. So this could actually train you in that way. What are we doing here? We gonna do a wood chopper? Doing a wood oh, we're doing a pail off.
Master full range motion. See the muscle work. If he
Okay.
trains like that, his muscles definitely more gains.
Okay, so I can't defend this guy. Pail off press should be a movement where you're grabbing onto the weight, pressing straight out, taxing the core, holding onto that tension, then bringing it back in. So I'd say slow motions are going to be a lot better. Holding those motions are going to be a whole lot better. This right here, I mean, I don't know. I don't think it's doing much.
Perfect match. Perfect couple. Perfect technique.
What's he trading for? That's the question. Oh. Wow. Hang on. Hang on. I was gonna ask, what's he trading for, and then that happened. She is very lucky. She's very, very lucky this guy. She's very lucky this guy does not know how to bail. Now, when you're bailing off of a squat that you just cannot hold, typically you just drop it and throw it behind you and then walk forward. This guy just dropped straight down and avoided it. It happens, man. It happens.
When you want to do squats,
Sometimes you
put your
don't.
barbell rebels
Sometimes
because
you
it
don't
knows you put on
match
too
the
many
sides
pounds.
on the barbell. It happens. I've seen it happen before.
Life does
All it
not
takes is
leave
5
you
pounds to be off.
24 hours.
No, this is not his fault. This is not his fault. This is not his fault. No way. I go from the back on bench press all the time. This is not his fault. That is a shit bench. That is a really shit bench. Something like this happened to me in Mexico. I had a really shit bar that I didn't think was going to be a problem. I took the weight off one side, boom, slingshot right into my face. That's not his fault. I'm going to give him a break on that one. That sucks.